What is up, guys? Gamerverse back again here to do another review for you guys today, man. So today we've got a little bit of a different video. We have more of like a discussion type of video. But I am gonna be reviewing something and going over some things. But yeah, today we are reviewing Skate 4. Although it's not named Skate 4, it is just called Skate. But we all know it is the same franchise that gave us Skate 1, 2, and 3. The very, very much beloved games, one of the best skating games that I grew up with in the PS3 era, and it was just the best. Like, I remember playing hours and hours of these games, and I really loved them. It put skateboarding games into a new light, and it gave us this new realistic way to play skateboarding games with the flicket controls, as they call it. But yeah, I will just mention or talk over the early access. I was given early access by EA themselves, and in this video, I will be going over what I liked about it and how the game is in early access, and maybe a little bit of what's to come, because this is early access, and I was given early access by the EA team, and I'm using it for my channel because I love skateboarding games. I've played every Tony Hawk game. I've played Skate XL. I've played Session. But these games, these skate games, are just true and near to my heart because of how good they are and how much they influenced my childhood. And as I grew up, I was a skateboarder as well. So these games were really out there, and it motivated me a lot as I pushed to be a skateboarder when I was a bit younger. Now I'm not on the board as much as I want to be, but I'm still a big fan of skateboarding, and I love these games. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Let's talk about the gameplay first. The gameplay and the mechanics. How the controls feel compared to the older skate games. It feels similar. It feels very similar because of the flicket controls. The physics system is a little bit different, and it leans towards realism. And because the game is a free-to-play open world game, it has a little bit of an arcadey type of style, but there's a good learning curve for beginners and hardcore fans, and you can get really good at the game. And they are so much physics. Like you can do flip tricks, you can do manual tricks, you can do grinds, you can do all of these cool flips like hard flip, 360 hard flip, nollie flips, switch flips. There's also the grab system, so you can do grab tricks as well, and there are all of these different grab tricks you can do, and there is a lot of grind tricks that you can do as well. But that definitely takes a learning curve, especially if you haven't played Skate in a long time. Like Skate 3 was released back in 2010, I think, 2012 maybe. And this is a new introduction, and it is new, and it feels new, even though the controls are a lot like the older games. There's a lot of new things about it in terms of like how tricks are done, how you execute them, and there's a style system involved as well. You get obviously you get gestures that you can do, things like that, emotes, stuff like that. But the gameplay is super fun. There's a lot of modes at the moment in early access. You have access to the entire map. There are 4 parts in the map that you can explore, and there are challenges that you can do, and all of these challenges helps you in terms of getting your rank up, and also helps you to unlock cosmetics, skill points, things like that. And because this is an open free to play game, they have added the pay to win type of model, so you can actually buy these things if you do want to. There are particular packs that are now available on the storefront of the game. There is a skate shop that you can go to in the game, and you can actually buy some of these things that are available now, these different packs. And I'm sure when the game actually released, they will keep on adding more packs, and the season, as they call it, the skate pass. As the skate pass progresses, as the game releases, there will be more stuff that will be added. But they took a really good gameplay system and made it interesting, made it really smoother, and made it more better. And I enjoyed every minute of the gameplay really, really much. It also is multiplayer, if you guys didn't know, so you can team up with friends, you can team up with other skateboarders, you can chat, troll, share your tricks, whatever, get into a session, all of these different players. And also the game does have a build it yourself DIY spot, so you can add a lot of things to a spot. You can add like rails, kickers, things like that, and you add all of these rails, and then anywhere on the map you can use these things that you unlock for your DIY spot. And as you progress in the game, you actually do unlock different things that you can use for DIY spots. So you put down your rail on a ledge or whatever, put a kicker in front of a car, do a trick over it, things like that. And all of these add to your skater profile. So the more of these cool creative things you do, the more your skater profile grows and your level grows. So it is quite an intricate level system, but it's very easy to understand as you play the game. As you get used to it, you'll definitely understand the progression system in the game. So yeah, that is the gameplay and mechanics of the game overall. They will probably change stuff in the future, but for now, I think the gameplay mechanics are really good. So yeah, next let's talk content. What content is available now in early access? They are maps, four parts of the maps, like I mentioned. There are skate parks as well. These skate parks are in the map, a little bit hidden, so you have to explore to find it. And there's a lot of spots that you can explore. They are game modes, like I mentioned. You can free skate. There are challenges as well, and multiplayer as well that you can engage with other players, like I mentioned, throw down for a game of skate or just have a party and get everybody together and just rip through the streets of this new amazing map. Character customization is there as well, and there's different board options. There's a really cool character customization as you create your own character. There's different textures, different skin colors, different hairstyles, different things that you can add. You can make your player super short or super tall if you want to. And there's all these different character customization, which I'm sure they will even improve on and add on. But at the moment, I would say that the customization in the game is really good. There's a little bit left to be desired because you don't have access to all of the things, especially if you're playing the game for free. You're not buying all of these packs and all of these cosmetics. So you're basically just doing the challenges, and by doing the challenges, you do unlock particular shoes, skater shoes, or like particular grip tips and particular items, cosmetics that you can use for your character in the game. So yeah, that is it for content that is available. Next, I want to talk technical performance. Performance. How does the game perform? Are there any crashes, bugs, or glitches? There are actually a couple of glitches in the game, but I only experienced it once. There was this, like a glitch that shot me up into the sky. I got stuck on a rail or something, and my character flew right up into the air. But I have seen some other people posting online. There are a couple of glitches in the game, but it's nothing game breaking. It's just glitches that shoot your character up, and then you can just restart or use a session marker to get back. It's nothing game breaking, and zero crashes. I experienced zero crashes on my side. And in terms of performance, like the frame rate was really good. I got a solid 60 frames per second on the highest settings. The optimization was really good. Controller support. This is where I actually had a slight problem. At the moment, I'm using a Xbox One controller. And for some reason, if using an Xbox One controller or a PS4 controller, using the right trigger doesn't allow my character to grab. And then I had particular problems with that because it was a particular challenge that I had to get past, but I had to do a grab move and I couldn't get past this particular challenge because I couldn't grab, and then I had to use a Xbox Series X controller, and by using that controller it actually worked. So I don't know if that's something that they are planning to fix, especially for people who are using older controllers like PS4 controllers, and they're not using like the newer PS5 or Series X controllers. So yeah, that's a little bit of a thing that I ran into, but yeah. Next, I want to talk graphics. How does the game look? How does it look compared to expectations? How does it look compared to the previous games? I think compared to Skate 3 and the previous games, it looks miles ahead of our time. Uh, oh, it looks, I mean, it doesn't look like super great, but it looks awesome. It looks awesome enough and decent enough, actually. And it looks better than the older games, of course. Using the new Unreal Engine, they actually have a really good graphics system. And the way the game looks is really cool. You got this nice sun-soaked city. I don't know if we are going to be getting any weather cycles, but now at the moment, you can only play in daytime. You can't skate at night or anything like that. There's no weather system or like time cycle in the game. It's just sunny all the time, or maybe you'll see a couple of gray skies or gray clouds in the air, but it's always sunny and it's always daytime. So I'm not sure if they are planning to actually do like a weather system and a time cycle system in the game. So yeah, that is the technical and graphics. Uh, so next, I do want to talk a little bit about the community and the online multiplayer. How does it work? How's the matchmaking working? So yeah, that is the graphicals and technical performance. Now we going a little bit into the multiplayer, right? There's a sense of community that Skate has always been known for. You got social features like sharing clips and just hanging out with other people online, which is really cool. The matchmaking works quite decent so far. You get a really good connection for that. But you also have to think about the early access factor. Not a lot of people has access to the early access. But it is actually quite open to everybody. So when it does drop, there's gonna be transparency. The devs already shared their transparency, the roadmap, updates, but not a full roadmap, but they shared a lot of things with us. And with the feedback system, we get to give the devs feedback, what we think about the game, missing features, what could be story mode, certain packs, tricks, what needs to be polished, and is it worth for them investing time in, or better to wait? I guess that is all up to them, and they're taking our feedback quite seriously. Then they add to things that we actually do ask in terms of us being like the testers and having this early access to the game. They are quite prompt and apt on fixing the game and seeing what they can do better. And with that, I do want to give my final thoughts on the game. Who should play it right now? Try and get the early access. Diehard fans, the skater game enthusiasts who might want to hold off maybe until more content arrives. I mean, that's completely up to you. The game doesn't have a whole lot of content. There's excitement for what comes next, and with the game actually, how the game could actually evolve, how it could really evolve into something great. And we already have something great with this product right now, and me playing it, it's already something great. To be honest with you, it is really something great. Reminds me a lot about Skate, but giving me that new flavor, a new flair, with this whole sense of community behind it is really cool. And the devs are really cool, and they've got their own YouTube channel. You can go ahead and check them out, see what they have to say about the game. But yeah, and as this game is not complete yet, I cannot give a final score for this review. As you guys know, I like to give my final score, but because this game is going to be ever evolving and changing, we'll have to just wait till it receives its final update, I guess. But for now, I will say the game is worthy and decent and very good and very enjoyable to play. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is my review for Skate, the early access. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. If you have any thoughts about the game, if you have access to the early access, let me know what you thought about it. If you had access to it and you are currently playing it, I would like to hear from you. And I was gonna say without further ado, but but I appreciate you guys checking in and watching this video. I appreciate you guys checking it out. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you do like my content. That's a great way of showing your support. It is absolutely free, guys. It costs nothing just to subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate you guys subscribing. And I have been Gamerverse, and I will see you guys in another video.